Okay, so here's what I want you guys to get your head around tonight. You're flying an airplane for the very first time. You're going through a storm. There's clouds everywhere. There's lightning striking. You don't have any connection with the airport. Your radio is gone. And you're trying to figure out not only where you're going, but especially where you are. How do you do that? It's virtually impossible. So unless you have succinct, correct, synergistic connections to information, you cannot know where you are. And this is particularly and especially vital in any business planning. So we're talking about tonight about a forecast. Now, your weatherman will tell you that it's sunny tomorrow and cloudy the next day. And that's always not accurate either. But what you have to do in any business is to be able to anticipate resistance. And anticipating resistance, you have to be able to connect to your audience and know who your audience is and then know how to find them. So as we move to the next slide, Leslie.
Yes.
We have to be able to connect to a forecast. So when you're shooting from the hip and you're thinking, hey, you know, I think it's to the right and it might be to the left, then you're really, really, really taking a huge risk if you don't have the right market research involved. So we're going to move on to the next slide and show you why the importance of forecast good knowledge is absolutely essential. My number one factor is that if you think it's a great idea, that could be really nice and euphoric and wonderful, but at the end of the day, if you haven't done your homework, if you haven't tested your product, if you haven't gotten enough market reaction, if you don't know really what's going on at the end of the day in your whole neighborhood, you're lost. And it doesn't matter how much money you spend, if you don't have the intelligence to be able to launch your product, you're dead.